September 13th, 2019. Explosion reported in eastern Saudi Arabia Aramco facility, large facility. The Saudi-owned satellite channel has reported the explosion and fire at Saudi Aramco Abqaiq facility in the eastern part of the kingdom. There have been no reports of casualties or cause of the incident. According to the media report, the blaze was spotted early Saturday morning in Buqyaq, near Dammam, in the kingdom's eastern province. Here's a little video. Let's put full size on this. Sounds like the alarms are going off for the facility. Not necessarily an air raid, but it might be drones and it might be Iran involved. If it is Iran, it'll be a big deal because they could set off spark a conflict between Iran and Saudi Arabia. And you're saying, why don't I say Saudi? Because they say it's Saudi, not Saudi. So, not a good situation. There's other stuff here on Twitter. Here's that main video. It sounded like an explosion, not gunfire. Okay, so there you go. Anyway, in later news, during the Democratic debates, I watched them just to see what they're talking about. And it seems that they all want to take the guns. Start with the ARs. Probably taking handguns next. This guy said he's going to come out and get them. There's a Texas congressman that said, I don't think so. I'm waiting. Beto O'Rourke, which is Francis O'Rourke, responded to a Texas lawmaker on Friday who dared to the former congressman to take his RA-15, calling the FBI to report his tweet as a death threat. Right. We want this guy right here to become president so he can call the FBI and have you arrested for saying, come on, take my AR-15. I'm waiting on it. What Briscoe Kane said was, my AR is ready for you, Robert Francis O'Rourke. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, says Beto. Then Beto says, this is a death threat, Representative. Clearly you shouldn't own an AR-15, and neither should anyone else. Well, guess what, Mr. Beto? There's called Second Amendment, and the President of the United States could not do an executive order on an amendment. Clearly the guy's a doofus. I would never vote for him. O'Rourke said his campaign called the FBI to report the offending tweet as they saw the message as a threat. No, he's just saying if you want my RA-15, you can come to my house and get it, Mr. Beto. You know, I don't know about the rest of you, but I grew up with guns in the house. I grew up with guns like a car. It's like a car. It's a tool. It's like a car. You can do damage with the car and hurt lots of people, or you can choose to drive it safely. If Mr. Beto becomes, well, Francis O'Rourke is what his real name is. Beto's just a nickname. If he becomes president and he tries to take the guns, I'm pretty sure the White House would be vacated within about a week because there'd be a mob down there to get it. He talked about uniting the country, and then he talks about taking half the country's guns away. Can you say idiot? You've been warned.